What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are back with another important video. This is a very important video. We really been spitting from the Elder Scrolls, man. We really been spitting that hot fire. So definitely watch this entire video. I'm going to be breaking down the abundant mindset. There are a lot of red pillars and dating coaches and self-improvement gurus sell guys this idea of having an abundant mindset. Now before we jump into the video, something that I want to address is, a lot of guys email me, and lately, I don't know what it is, but I've been getting a lot of email. Maybe it's summertime coming up, it's springtime, people want to get their groove on. And, a lot of guys have been emailing me and asking me for advice on how to get her back. They're like, you know, Jack, she left me. I just want to know why. It's like, dude, the dudes are asking me how to get their ex back. How can I amplify attraction? How can I get her attracted again? And you motherfuckers know my answer. You guys know exactly what I think. First off, I'm not a dating coach. So I'm not about to sit here and try to coach you through something that should be natural. If you're if something isn't happening, if a woman isn't attracted or she lost attraction, she moved on, then that's just the way it's supposed to be. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you should do. Dudes be emailing me sitting up here, laying on their stomachs, laying on their stomach with their feet dangling, listening to Lil Nas X and singing songs about heartbreak, talking about some.
Let's one, babe, for a moment in time. And it seemed everlasting that you will always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I'm letting you fly. Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die.
Put some stank on it.
You'll always be the part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Girl, don't you know you can't escape me? Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby.
That's how y'all dudes be sitting up here singing moist breakup songs. Look, this how dudes be. Look, here's.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
That's how dudes be after a breakup.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Put some stank on it.
Gotta change my answering machine now that I'm alone. Cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone. And I know it makes no sense, cause you walked out the door. But it's the only way I hear your voice anymore. It's ridiculous, it's been months, and for some reason I can't get over us. And I'm stronger than this. Enough is enough.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Who's be sitting up here singing breakup songs by Pleasure P. Niggas be like this.
Never knew just what I had, been not having. Now I'm stuck with this habit, singing drunk, screaming down mid, girl. Why? Why'd it take for you to free up on my life before I look myself in the mirror?
Why?
I'm keep going. Ooh, baby. Sex so good lately. It's been too crazy.
Lord.
It's been too.
Dudes be singing.
Specialized businesses are, well,
nigga be
special.
singing R&B,
So at Sandy
90s
Spring
R&B
Bank, you have your own
jams,
banker
laying on
and
their
team.
stomach,
We'll customize your
trying to
solutions,
figure out
whether
why
it's
they got
finance.
dumped. Hold on. Just how my Asian guys be.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way.
Come on, G. Put some stank on it.
Whatever it is that you do and you do what you're doing, It's a feeling I don't understand.
Dudes really be in their feelings like this. Put some stank on it.
'Cause my heart starts beating triple times.
His heart's beating triple times, y'all. Come on, take them to church.
I can't figure out just what to do.
She broke your heart.
The cause and cure is you.
Put some stank on it.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me.
Something take over you? Okay, brother.
You look so amazing. It's not a phase. I want you.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right, that's enough of that. I can't take no more. Dudes be out here singing moist songs on the internet. Dudes after a breakup be singing these moist ass songs, singing R&B songs, man. But today, I want to talk about. I got an email from a guy asking me about having an abundant mindset, and I want to break this topic down because I'm not going to sit here and just say, oh, having a certain mindset is all cope, because that's not necessarily true. So I want to break down abundance mindset. Number one, a lot of these dating coaches preach of just self-improve, just lift weights and improve your mouthpiece and, have an abundance mindset. And this is what a lot of these dating coaches preach to guys. But see, having an abundant mindset does nothing in terms of dating. In dating, it doesn't matter what mindset you have, at least not initially. Maybe later on down the road, if you have a terrible mindset, if you're extremely negative, initially it's probably not going to matter that much. But later on down the road in the relationship, it could play a part. So I'm not saying it doesn't matter per se, but initially, no matter what mindset you have, it doesn't matter if you have an abundant mindset, but your mindset is not going to attract women. Your face is going to attract women. Your face is your abundance mindset, especially in the initial early stages of dating when it comes to attracting women. If you can't even get a date, if you're struggling to get a date, if you're struggling to get quality women, if you find yourself dumpster diving, your abundance mindset doesn't matter. You don't have an abundance. You can't even get a date. How can you have an abundance mindset and you're struggling to get quality women? I'm not saying that having an abundant mindset is completely cope, because I do think your mindset can play a factor in certain things in life. Whether you go for certain opportunities, whether you seize the day, whether you have a mindset of taking action versus not taking action so you can capitalize on certain opportunities. So your mindset is, I'm not saying mindset is not important, but when it comes to dating, your mindset is not important at all. If you have abundance in dating, you will naturally have an abundance mindset. But these dating coaches, they want you to be frauds, like many of them are. They want you to have an abundant mindset. Having an abundant mindset is a result of having an abundant life. For example, somebody who's a billionaire is going to have much more of an abundance mindset with money than someone who's making, $50K per year. Another example of abundance mindset that a lot of these dating coaches preach is, let's say, for example, a guy is dealing with a female who is who is not cooperating, right? A lot of dating coaches will tell you or tell him, their advice would just be to, just have an abundance mindset, bro, and walk away. But see, the real point is that there is a reason he has a lack of confidence to just walk away, because in reality, he does not have an abundance of women who are actively desiring him. Otherwise, he would have an abundance mindset, and not care as much and be willing to walk away. So this is a point, and this points at the real issue, but see, there's no solution to sell. There's no solution to sell for this. The fact that most guys are just struggling. They're struggling massively, and it has nothing to do with abundance mindset, but there's no solution to sell for this. So dating coaches like to just make up some whimsical thinking of, just have an abundant mindset, bro, so they sell false hope of just having an abundant mindset. Oh, things aren't working. Just have an abundant mindset, bro. Have faith. While in reality, this same guy doesn't have women who's lined up, who are who are begging him to go on a date, who are making themselves available to him and desiring him. If you're struggling to get a date, if you're struggling to find people who are genuinely attracted to you, how the hell are you going to have an abundance mindset, bro? The reality is that the average guy is struggling to get anything. So, when he does get something, of course he's hella scarce. Oh, he does, bro, but you just can't see it. You have options that you just can't see, bro. It's called faith. If you put a lion in a cage and starve it for 5 days, and then you put a human next to the damn cage, what you think the lion going to do? The lion, you can't tell the lion to just magically have an abundant mindset. You can't just tell, if you put a human in a desert and it's been 3 days since they had a drop of water, and you put a cup of water right next to him, and then you tell the human, hey, don't drink that cup of water, have an abundant mindset. In the next hour, another shipment of water is going to come through. Don't drink this cup of water. What the hell do you think is going to happen? They're going to find any way possible to drink that damn water. So life gives you an abundant mindset. A lot of guys will say, but bro, have an abundant mindset. It worked for me, man. Look, I have a girlfriend now. And it's like, yeah, you have one woman, you fool, which is exactly the point. You are with one woman, which points to the fact how stupid having an abundance mindset in dating is. And, there's nothing wrong with having one woman, by the way. I'm not suggesting you need to be a player and try to have a rotation. I actually think most guys are better off not trying to build rotations. All of it is just ego. A lot of it is just ego and insecurity. Oh, I need to prove that I can get women. I need to have a rotation. No, you don't. You really don't need to, after you slept with 1, 2, 3 women and you've had success in dating, you've already proved that you are capable of having a dating life. So you don't need to prove anything. But usually if you are extremely needy or insecure, a lot of these dating coaches will say, oh, have an abundance mindset so that you're not needy or insecure. And if you're needy or insecure, it comes down to other psychological factors, not having an abundance mindset. It doesn't come down. The reason why you're needy or insecure is not your lack of abundance mindset. You can adopt an abundance mindset, and guess what? You'll still be that needy, insecure little bitch. But the truth is, there's no fake solutions you can sell for this. When you tell guys that, hey, your problem is not the lack of abundance mindset, you can't sell false hope. So instead, they just make up and pretend like, oh, you just got to have an abundance mindset, bro. See, the best thing to do is to embrace reality, not magical thinking. Embrace reality that, hey, I'm a guy who doesn't have a bunch of options, and that's okay. I'm struggling with dating, and that's okay. You don't need to fake or pretend that you have all these options. You don't need to do anything but understand and accept the truth. The truth will truly set you free once you accept it. You will stop fighting, and once you do, that you'll naturally become more comfortable, more relaxed in your own skin when you've made peace with certain uncomfortable truths that you try to ignore by pretending to have an abundance mindset. Oh, bro, abundance mindset is just so guys won't feel bad when they get rejected. That's another kind of trope a lot of dating coaches and self-improvement gurus like to pass around. Abundance mindset so guys won't feel bad and be able to handle rejection. And the thing is that, see, feeling bad when getting rejected has nothing to do with having an abundance mindset. If a woman rejects you, there could be hundreds of reasons why she rejected you, and you don't need an abundance mindset for this. You just need to realize that you just need to have logic and approach the situation with logic and not from an emotional place. It has nothing to do with abundance mindset. So instead of getting emotional and in your feels, you understand that, okay, it's probably 100 reasons why this woman rejected me, and more than likely, it probably has nothing to do with me. Maybe I'm not her type. Maybe she has a dude. Maybe she's in a bad mood today. Maybe her job, she just got fired from her. You have no fucking idea. Maybe she just got pumped and dumped. You have no idea. So if you approach it with logic, that's the answer, is to embrace reality. But see, when you get emotional, that's when you start to take stuff personally. And it has nothing to do with an abundance mindset. You You just need logic and not magical thinking. One of the key tactics that a lot of these guys talk about, they say, oh, you got a fraud and abundance mindset so that your responses and frequencies, you seem disengaged, and this will make the woman chase you because you seem disengaged. And see, in my life, and I'll just say anecdotally, I've realized this is mostly bullshit. In my anecdotal experience with dating lots of women, I've dated damn near hundreds of women at this point, and that's not a bragging point. I'm just saying, I was a professional dancer. I'm also 31 years old. I've been in the game for a while. So, you just, things naturally happen. You have experiences, but if a woman is attracted to you, you can actually be all the above. In fact, a lot of women like that kind of toxic, that infatuation when you both are so wrapped up in each other initially when a woman is attracted to you. But see, a lot of these dudes are used to dealing with women who are half-assing. They're not really into them. They're kind of on the fence. So a lot of these guys have to use manipulation tactics to get the attraction. But if a woman is attracted to you, she's going to want you to call her. She's going to want you to be into her, And this has been in my experience. A lot of women like those kind of whirlwind, swept her off her feet when things just kind of happen. So that abundance mindset is all just a load of crap. So that whole abundance mindset, oh, you got to pretend like you're scarce, bro. You got to pretend like, you don't want her, so she chases you. Dude, all this shit is just fake manipulation tactics that, yeah, it may work initially, but the problem is that it doesn't work. It doesn't work long term. It's not a true solution. If you have to manipulate life, then it's GG, my guy. If you find yourself having to manipulate all the time to get your needs met, it's GG, guy. It's GG, my guy. But bro, having abundance mindset, it makes you seem more mysterious and aloof. Brother, trying to fraud and pretend to be mysterious when you're not just makes you come off as cold, calculating, and just weird as fuck. Like most of these red pillars in real life. If you meet a lot of red pillars, these hardcore red pill guys and these dating coaches in real life, a lot of these dudes are weird, bruh. You don't need to be mysterious. You don't need to try to be mysterious. Trying to be mysterious just makes you look like a clown. If a woman finds you attractive, she may naturally find you mysterious. Why? Because she's interested in learning more about you. She's interested to find things out about you, to find clues and figure you out. She'll naturally find you mysterious and trying to figure you out. If a woman is attracted to you, you don't need to try to be mysterious or aloof. You don't need to try and be fake. All this stuff does is make you hell of neurotic. It makes you super neurotic and stressed the fuck out. You're so busy trying to be fake. You're not even enjoying life anymore because you're so busy trying to be damn fake, And I know they preach abundance mindset to try to tell guys, like I said earlier, not to be needy and insecure. But again, they are teaching manipulation tactics. You don't need manipulation tactics when a woman is genuinely into you. If you have to manipulate, like I said, it's GG, my guy. And I've dealt with lots of women I've never had to manipulate, not one single bit. This is how I know it's true. I've seen it all, man. If you are aloof, it should be a righteous aloof. If you're aloof, it should be naturally because you feel aloof. It shouldn't be from you trying to fake. See, your actions need to be righteous. And when I say righteous, meaning that they must come from a place of authenticity where it's true. It's what you really feel. It's like, for example, guys trying to pretend like they're high value by pretending to be busy. They look at their phone and ignore the text and just try to pretend to be busy when they're not doing shit. Why do you think women aren't sitting around talking about having an abundance mindset when it comes to dating and men? Why do you think women aren't talking about this stuff? Because they naturally, in reality, their reality is abundance. Think about it, but in reality, the average female has an abundance of options. This is why they don't have to worry and think about having an abundance mindset. They don't need to hack or trick themselves into thinking they have options that they actually don't have. This is important, guys, this part here. The purpose of this video is not to suggest that mindset is completely useless in all facets of life, because that's not true. In some facets of life, your mindset is not cope. It's not cope. Some of it is true. A lot of this stuff it does have a grain of truth in it. a lot of times the red pillars dating coaches, a lot of the stuff does have a grain of truth in it, but it's just surrounded by bullshit. But the grain of truth is that having the right mindset can be a good first step in life, because if you have a good mindset, you'll naturally want to pursue opportunities. You'll naturally want to try to make your life better, So, things like having a growth mindset, where you're trying to improve your mental health, when you're trying to improve your career, having a growth mindset. I'm not saying that mindset is a complete cope, because in a lot of areas of life, I do think mindset, sometimes in certain situations in life, you do have to persevere. You do have to have a strong mindset, So mindset is not cope, but when it comes to dating, it mostly is cope. Your mindset has nothing to do with dating, at least not initially, which is most guys' problems. It comes from not even being able to secure quality women. Most guys are dumpster diving like never before. They're taking what they can get. Having a certain mindset is least true when it comes to dating. Having an abundant mindset when it comes to dating comes from a positive feedback loop. And I never believe in life you should try to hypnotize yourself into being delusional about options you don't have. I recommend guys always embrace the truth and accept the truth about themselves, their reality, and the world. Trying to trick yourself into having an abundance mindset with dating, and you don't really have an abundance, just makes you look foolish. This is why another reason why I never suggest that guys fake their confidence. Whatever level of confidence you have, it's there for a reason, and that's exactly where it should be. And if you wonder, why is my confidence low, it's not because you need to just trick yourself into pretending you have more confidence. No, you need to actually do the work to figure out, okay, why do I have low confidence in the first place? You see, you can't sell fake solutions off this stuff. So dating coaches and self-improvement gurus and red pillars will never tell you this stuff. If you don't have an abundance mindset with dating, that means life has not given you an abundance of opportunities in dating. That means you don't have an abundance mindset. If you don't have the results, you don't have the mindset. And that's how life works. Life is all cause and effect. If you're good looking and you have women chasing after you, then you can naturally have an abundance mindset, because you will know women find you attractive and they'll come to you. If you're average, below average, even slightly above average looking, and you have no woman chasing you at all, how the hell can you have an abundance mindset? How can you convince yourself to have an abundance mindset when women aren't chasing you? Where you end up in life has mostly nothing to do with your mindset. Like I said, I do think in certain situations, the mindset you have can play a part. So I'm not suggesting it, but in the grand scheme of things, where you end up in life is not going to have much to do with your mindset. Tons of highly successful people have terrible mindset. Guys who are desired, it doesn't matter what mindset you have. Most guys don't have or need an abundance mindset. You don't need to trick yourself into trying to adopt a mindset you naturally don't have. Life will give you the mindset you deserve, the mindset you need. No need to artificially create it. If your life gives you an abundant mindset, then you will have it. If not, then you won't have it. If your life doesn't match the mindset you have, you'll just look like a fool and you won't be congruent. It's like an ugly nerd trying to be confident and act alpha. People just laugh at you like a fool, like a jester. People just look at you like a fool. Look at this guy. They'll say, "Oh, I like your confidence, bro," but they really just giggling and laughing at you. The mindset you have comes from your life experiences. When a woman finds you attractive and you are being desired, you'll naturally have an abundant mindset. So you don't need to fake it. And even if you do have women who are attracted to you and you don't have an abundant mindset, it doesn't really matter that much. If I said, if you're needy and insecure, then that points at a deeper issue, not your lack of having an abundant mindset. So the way dating coaches, the way self-improvement gurus preach abundance mindset is mostly cope, and it's mostly a lie, and it's a false hope. It's false hope that guys sell young men. So when a guy's like, you know, hey man, I'm it's just not working. I'm following your advice and I just still can't get anything, bro. What do dating coaches do? Oh, see, it's because you don't have an abundant mindset, bro. Remember, I told you, have that abundant mindset. And this is what they do. So anyway, that is it for today's video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.